On this episode of Under the Rig, we're gonna do a 5-minute glute workout. That's gonna be no equipment, no bands necessary, just you and a flat surface. We have 5 minutes of a workout. Here we go.
As we go up for the glute bridge hold, I'm gonna make sure that I tuck my shoulders underneath myself. So I'm gonna kind of shimmy them in. If you see, that way I can get my hips up even higher. With the glute bridge hold, we want to keep our hips as flat as possible. Make sure that you are pushing through your heels the whole time. There should be little to no weight in your toes. As I'm about to point out here, make sure that you keep your knees out. A lot of people can drive their knees in together and kind of rely on their hips to keep them up rather than their glutes and squeezing flat to the top. So make sure you keep your hips out and bring your butt up a little bit more in case it's going down. Right back up, push through your heels. Good job, guys. We have got our final 15 seconds to go for our first exercise of this glute workout. And 3, 2, 1. And now we are on to fire hydrants. Try to keep your shoulders in line with your wrists instead of driving them back. Keep them in line and squeeze your core. Try to keep your back as flat as you can rather than arching it down and using your lower back to bring your leg up. Keep it nice and flat, almost a little bit rounded while you squeeze your core, and drive that knee out to the side as wide as you can while keeping your hips in line. 3, 2, 1. As we head into kickbacks, my biggest tip is to not lift your heel up too high. Keep your glutes in control here. Don't let your back arch and flail up your leg as high as you can. It's about small movements while keeping rounded. That way you can fully engage your glute the whole time. You have 10 seconds. Keep pressing through. Drive up with your heel. Squeeze and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to repeat those two exercises just on our opposite leg. Make sure to stay engaged in your core and your hips. Keep your shoulders in line with your wrists and drive through that outer knee. We are halfway there. Make sure that you're not bending those arms. Keep them nice and straight. Keep them in place. Keep that form steady. Reminder to squeeze your core. 3, 2, and 1. With that last 15 seconds, try to keep your legs as straight as you can and just push through your heel. Try to also keep your hips rounded down. And 3, 2, 1. Great job, you guys. We're gonna go down onto our elbows with our leg tucked in and then hit little pulses going up. With this one, make sure that your heel is tucked in enough that you are activating your hamstring the whole time. We want you to squeeze in your hamstring and then push through your glutes. Make sure that your shoulders are in line. Don't try to kick up too high. Actually make it a small range of motion. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go, on to side 2. We got 30 seconds. Pump that leg up, squeeze all the way through your glute. If you feel like you can, add a little bit of rounding in the middle to activate your core that extra bit. If you want to focus just on those heel pumps though, just go back to that movement. We got under 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. We only have 1 minute to go. We're going to start with 15 seconds of a single leg glute bridge hold. Push through your heel, shuffle those shoulders underneath you. Drive that leg straight up. Try not to push through your toe. And switch sides. Keep your heel out at a comfortable distance. You never want it too far into your glute to where it feels like your knee is driving over your toe. Keep that heel out and push through. Drop that leg down, and for the last 30 seconds, we're gonna hold a 2-foot plank, squeeze through your glutes, keep those knees out. I know you can do it, I know you're burning, but let's finish it out. We only got 15 seconds to go. Squeeze, squeeze for the last 10. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for joining me for that 5-minute glute workout out from under the rig. Stay tuned for next week's video and all the weeks coming from that. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on all of our socials. Thank you.